Janine, also known as Stella, and today's video is going to be a DIY gel for your hair. I'm talking 2 ingredients as natural as can be, flaxseed and water, created this beautiful look for my curls. Has perfect hold, doesn't get frizzy, beautiful shine, and again, 2 ingredients as natural as possible, and 66 cents, okay? 66 cents is what I paid, and I have a gel that's gonna last me probably like 2 weeks, okay? Like, I don't know about you guys, but if you have curly hair products, we all know that they're pretty expensive, and especially the ones that are a little bit more organic, but this is as organic and natural as it gets, and with beautiful results that last all day. So before we continue, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and I will get right into that.
Okay, so here I have a little bit over 2 cups. It's actually going to be 3 cups in total of water, and then you're just going to put it in the pan. So here I have a little bit extra. Now here I have 1/4 of a cup of flaxseed, but I actually ended up going with the entire package, which is about 1.5 ounces of flaxseed. This was super cheap. I paid 66 cents for the entire pack of flax seeds, and these are just the regular ones. Don't get anything toasted, don't get anything roasted, get regular old flax seeds, and then you just put the water on medium high. I started off with high, but as you'll see, I'll turn it down to like 7 or 8, let it boil, and I let it boil for about anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes. So in between those 10 to 15 minutes, you definitely want to give it a couple of stirs. You don't want the seeds to stick to the bottom, but what you want to see is it obviously bubbling up and getting really white and frothy. That lets you know that it's getting thick, and if you mix it around, as you'll see in a little bit, the consistency definitely gets a lot thicker, and you can definitely tell with the wooden spoon that consistency eventually does thicken up a lot. So I'll show you guys a little bit in between. Here you can see it's still very, very liquidy. But eventually it gets a lot thicker, and then once you let it set, which is about like anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, that's when it really gets like gel, like very gelatinous, very mucousy, very not sticky, because it's not sticky at all, but I'll show you guys the end result in just a sec. So here we have let it set for over 30 minutes. I like to wait for it to like a little bit at an hour, because if it's too hot, you'll burn your hands as you're straining it. So the longer you let it set, like anywhere between 30 to an hour is fine. But as you can see, that consistency is definitely thickened up. Here I have a pantyhose, and this is probably like one of the best options to strain it. But if you have a colander kind of thing, that's good too. But here we're plopping it in. It looks like a giant booger. Just kidding. But we're gonna strain it, and low-key in between this video a lot of it plopped over because I should have used a bigger bowl, but I didn't. But whatever, I still have enough to make a wonderful amount of hair gel. Now here comes the fun part, where we squeeze the living life out of the stocking and get all this beautiful strained jelly, mucus, sticky stuff. Well, it's not sticky. I keep saying sticky because it looks sticky, but I promise you it's actually really hydrating. Your hands will feel so nice after. But you squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and get all of that flaxseed gel out. And then when you're done, I will show you guys what I do. And really quick, this is what it looks like once you squeezed everything out, the seeds. So I just usually like plop that inside out and then rinse it out, and then you can reuse it again. So here you can see the consistency is very gelatinous, very jelly-like, very gooey-like, and it's so good for your hair. I promise you, all the nutrients that this has, it's 2 ingredients, water and the seed. Nothing more natural than that. And I cannot wait to show you guys the results of what it looks like. So I like to use a water bottle because number 1, I already have it in my house, and number 2, you just got to give it a good wash, and that bottle cap is an easy applicator. So you just pour it out and pour it in as you want. The cap, make sure that no air gets in there, so it keeps it fresher longer. You do need to remember that this is a food, so I wouldn't keep it or use it for more than a month. So after a month passes, if I haven't used it all, I will just pour it out and make a new batch. And guess what? My hair gel cost me 66 cents, y'all. No more $20 gels, $10 gels, $5 gels. I'm talking about 66 cents. So here is my hair fresh out the shower. No product or anything is in it. It's just wet with water. What I like to do is section it off. That way I get the product on evenly and basically just style as normal. Nothing different here, but just make sure you get a lot of product in there, rake it in, work that product in, and then go from there. And I do want to mention that this has no odor, which is great as well. But if you want to take it an extra step, add some lavender oil and it'll give it a nice scent. One of the best things that you can do is let your hair air dry. So I like to wait at least 15 minutes. I waited about 30 before I diffused. I wanted to see the difference, but I'm going to go ahead and skip the diffusing part because that's kind of boring and show you the end result.
Oh my god, you guys. So I'm like 90% dry. There's still little parts that are humid, but I mean, I gotta style it and everything, but I just want to show you the amazingness that this has given my hair. Okay. In the meantime, I am going to style my hair. So usually I part it to the side like this, and I have my little handy brush, and I'm just gonna get those roots. Wow. I am going to be using this from here on out. It's safe to say that I won't be spending a lot of money on hair products because this right here definitely made my hair amazing. Alright everybody, so that was my DIY flaxseed gel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.